What's so unique about Hyrox is this term that's often used is hybrid athlete. It's very different than the things that I've done recently. Where Hyrox is more like my roots of playing football, where it wasn't just one discipline. It was, I have to be fast, I have to be strong, I have to be able to have some endurance as well. I've actually fallen in love with this sport because it takes me back to my roots and it pushes me in multiple disciplines. And I think it's got the most parallels to life and business too. It's just like life. You have to be a master of multiple different things in order to find excellence. I decided to sign up for Hyrox because I needed a new starting line. I had just finished running a 100-mile race earlier this year, and I went a couple months and was honestly kind of lost when it came to physical goals. I've been an athlete my whole life. I've pushed my body to the limit, whether it was college football or some of the bodybuilding that I did. I've always pushed my body to the limit, and I needed something else. But without a race to pursue or something physical to chase, I felt lost. And there was a few months where I had no motivation to train, no motivation to eat healthy. I needed a new goal. And so Hyrox was the thing that I chose. And immediately I found that the identity of an athlete was locked back in. You'll be fine. I won't be fine. I won't be fine. You'll be fine. Let me make one more. Okay, let's party. 2 months ago, I found out that I tore my meniscus, and it pushed me to a spot where I couldn't run, I could barely train, and I could not prepare for this in the way that I would like to. And quite honestly, I didn't really think I was going to be able to run this race. I'm sure the lighting in here is awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic.
What, babe?
Do you need your knee brace?
No, I think we'll just go glove. Just the gloves. Will you put those in the bag? I refuse to have any judgment from anyone.
You still have a piece of my heart.
You gotta be a real man, confident in your sexuality to be a Jonas Brothers fan. Every race I've ever done has always been morning, early morning. Feels like a football game more than anything. Friday Night Lights. It's Friday night, right? Yeah. I knew that I could show up. I knew that I could grit my way through it, but my brain started to tell me, why would you? If you can't be your best, why would you do this? If you can't compete at a high level like you've always done, why would you even show up? And I recognized in this mental pattern that I'd put myself in, that's how a lot of people show up to a lot of things in their life, is if they're not gonna be able to put the time in, if they're not gonna be the best, if they're not gonna hold the standard that they normally think they can, they just don't show up at all. And I believe in life, it's the start that stops most people. It's the not actually committing, it's the not actually getting started that stops them from ever winning. And I've committed to be a person that is never going to let getting started stop me. The negative talk picked up a bit and said, see, you aren't trained for this, you weren't ready, you shouldn't have done this, why are you even here? I had a choice to make, honestly.
A bagel with honey. Pure carbs, all over my face. T-minus 50 minutes.
I think this is a good mirror of what happens to us in everyday life. We face adversity, we go through hard things, we face tough challenges, and we have a choice to make. Are we going to phone it in? Are we going to quit? Or are we going to flip a switch and attack it? And fortunately, I decided to attack. It wasn't easy, but I said, now it's time to go.
We're here. We're gonna do it.
When the timer hit 0 and the race started, honestly, it felt like I was back on the field again. My brain got quiet, I got focused, I was ready to compete. And for the first time in a long time, it felt like I was back in the action, back in the arena, and ready to see what I was made of. feeling carried for all of 5 minutes until I was gasping for breath and dying again. And the pain came back. The realization that I was not prepared in the way that I needed to be was there, and the fight really began. They say for a lot of these Hyrox races that the race really doesn't begin until past the sleds, once you finish the sleds, and that's 100% right. My legs were gone, I was gasping for breath. Now I had to find out what I was made of. The hardest part of the race was actually not any of the individual stations, it was just the conditioning in general. I'm strong enough to be able to fake my way through a sled station or burpees or lunges, but the compounding of conditioning that's required and the amount of running that I was not prepared for started to pile up, and I was on the struggle bus. Breathing was struggling, heart rate was through the roof. It was a battle. Crossing the finish line, I really had two different feelings. One of them was honestly just proud. Proud that I still showed up and competed. Proud that I brought my best, even though that I knew that I wasn't gonna do the level that I thought I could. I was proud that I fought. And the second feeling was actually hungry. Finishing this race lit a fire inside of me. I recognized that if this is what I could do with not enough training, with a body that's not healthy, with a torn meniscus and another banged up knee and a hurt back, if this is what I could do when I wasn't my best, what would be possible if I was? What would be possible if I could put some time and effort consistently with a healthy body into elite level training? How far could I take this? And so I'm committing to another one. Committing to this finish line, this completion of the race, actually becoming a new starting line and saying what more is possible. So for the next few months, I'm dedicating myself to see how much I can improve this time. What else is possible? Let's find out.